Hey there, I'm back, Q, with another video with my M1 Apple Silicon Mac running FSUAE under Rosetta 2. Why am I back with this again? You already watched this video. Why are you posting it again? Because a lot of folks ask me, hey, that last video you posted showing the Babylon 5 station render in 4 minutes on your Mac was pretty cool. Why didn't you turn on JIT? And everyone's like, well, JIT's not available in Apple Silicon. Well, of course not. But then again, FSUAE, at least as far as I know, is not available on Apple Silicon. I'm running the x86 version of FSUAE on my Mac using Rosetta 2. So turn on JIT. It's going to emulate it anyway. Why are you giving up all that speed? This render took, oh gosh, it took around, 4 minutes in that last video? It's 640 by 480, one segment, anti-aliasing low. I'm using two lights. The one light is a spotlight with no shadows. That's the fill light. I'm using a second light. This is my key light, my sunlight. That's a distant, and it is ray tracing. So, yeah, turn on JIT. So I turned on JIT, and let's find out how fast it'll be. Well, it's that's pretty quick. So I don't know why I was afraid to turn on JIT when I rendered this last time when I showed you that video. But yes, if you're on an M1 Mac and you have Rosetta 2 installed, go ahead and install FSUAE and don't be afraid to turn on JIT because it works, because it's just being emulated under the x86 architecture. And ooh-wee, it's really fast. We're on past 3 of 5 already. Remember, the last time I rendered this, it took 4 minutes. It's not going to be 4 minutes. It's almost done. Look at it go. Look at it go. By the way, you should always be friendly to your retro pixels. Be positive around them. Make sure they understand you appreciate what they are doing, despite them being so old. Your retro pixels. And there it is. So there's the B5 station looking all awesome. I mean, it could look better. That's a really basic lighting, by the way. And there's my distant light, and then you can kind of see the fill light, little blue down there. That is pretty basic, though. How long did that take? That took, 1 minute and 6 seconds. So there you go. Don't fear the JIT. You can run FSUAE on your Apple Silicon Mac and turn on JIT. Enjoy the speed. It's awesome. It's great. I really do hope at some point FSUAE does go Apple Silicon native. And of course, someone also does write JIT native for it. And I can't be completely disappointed because, as the previous video showed, even if they can't write JIT for Apple Silicon, it took 4 minutes to render, which is not terrible. Obviously, this took 1 minute, so JIT is helping a lot, like really a lot. But I'm thankful for what we get. I mean, if you're an Apple person and you're especially using this new stuff, I'm just thrilled to be able to run my Amiga on here. And some folks are like, you know, Q, you have real Amigas. Why do you care about this? I'm making this video because not everyone can afford real Amigas. Real Amigas are horrendously expensive. And even the newer Amigas, like the Vampires and other similar type products, they're expensive. I mean, at least in the US dollars, I mean, a Vampire setup can run you $600, $700, $800. So, being able to software emulate, quote, for free, unquote, an Amiga and be able to experience all of the awesome that the Amiga is, or create retro pixel art using 2D and 3D software like this for free, doesn't cost you anything, and you can run this on almost any computer built in the last 10 years with no problem. I love this kind of stuff. So this is why I am a supporter of software emulation. I think it's a great exposure for folks out there who can't afford the real hardware. And I'm just thrilled to share the results I'm seeing with this. Now, of course, I kind of sound like, and excuse my language, I kind of sound like a dickhead because, well, I mean, this is a $1,000 laptop from Apple. Obviously, you can afford Amiga hardware. That's not what I mean. I mean, there's people out there who have computers that they built themselves for 300 bucks, 500 bucks. You can run software emulation and you can enjoy all of the awesome that the Amiga was. And if you're somebody more fortunate and you've got one of these new Apples and you're worried about leaving the Amiga software behind, you don't have to worry about it. It's working. It works beautifully. And here it is. And I just wanted to show it off. Again, this is only showing off one aspect of it, the 3D render power, but 3D software does hit the Amiga hardware and software emulation the hardest, a lot more than any video game does. So this is a great way to kind of break it in and show you what it can do. And it's really fast, so I would not be concerned about any other software running on this. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching. This is Q reporting from his hotel for you. Good evening.